Hey there, folks. Let's visit CSSBattle.dev and do the daily target. And we got squares. We got great squares. All right. Start with a nested template. Put purple on the body. Light blue on the HTML element. And see where we stand. Yeah. Okay, so more margin. 50. Make it 60. 62. 100 on the sides, 110, 112 on the sides, and that's how we get a square. All right, what's next? How about a conic gradient? To do the big squares first, which will be at, I don't know, what's the center of that? The center of that is from here, 120 to 190. So at 70 pixels, and then that's going to be the light blue. Let's see, 75% around, and then transparent to see through to whatever's behind it. 0. It's in the top corner, so that makes it 0, 0. And then that width is from, well, 120 to 210. So what is that, 90 pixels? We can't see anything. Why? Because all we've done is we've made, well, I think all we've done is made that frame. So now we got that. All right, how do we make that? Is there a natural way to do that? It's possible the same technique would get us what we want. This has me thinking that the right way to do this is, some variation of the quad template, right? Or the quad, which is four quadrants. They're all symmetrical, and then with just a slight variation. So is this the best way to do it? No, not really. Probably. But let's play this out and see how far we get. So I think that the next part of this, what I want to do is kind of the same thing again. So I'm going to remove this, and then it's this square, right? It's from 120 to 150, so it's another conic gradient with exactly the same format. Conic gradient, so subdivided again. Conic gradient at, and I don't even say 30 pixels, and then this same 75%, and then transparent 0, and again top corner. And then in this case, it's 50 pixels. And then we put that purple behind it. Almost, not quite. Is this width is wrong? Is it 40 and 40? 40 and 40? Oh, almost. Oh, interestingly, so the height is a little wrong. 50. Oh, look at that. So, okay, so one of the mathematical assumptions that I made was that each one of these could be subdivided in the right way, and maybe we can't, and that's fine. 35 pixels, 35? Is that correct? It kind of works. Nah, I think it's no good. That's what I think. So if that's the case, then I think this makes this conic gradient pretty unsuitable for this. I think that has me going quad template, right? Okay. Which is 4 elements. No, not quite. Not quite what I wanted to do. Let's go blank template. Okay. I know, it's just, once again, I'm discombobulated. So let's create one of these elements, and we'll create the first one. That's cool. So we're gonna have different numbers. All right, this gets to 110, 110, 112. This top margin gets to 50, no, 62 is what we said. Is that right? No, that's not right. How about 72? How about 70? Okay, 70 is great. And then this margin is 260. No, that's way too much. 200. 202. Great. And then this height is 40. 40, 50, 60, 70. There it is. Okay, so then the background becomes a much clearer scenario. How about a conic gradient that is at 30 pixels, 30 pixels. This color, 75%. And transparent, 0. It's in the upper corner. It's 40 pixels, and has purple in the background. And it repeats only on the x-axis, and that's how we create that shape. And that's just a lot simpler than a whole bunch of different things, right? And then we can use rotate of a var rotate of R for rotate. Usually R is radius, but this will work. And we're going to do 0, or we don't even need it. So we need 2 more. So this guy, so let's see. If we adjust this number to push this up, minus 100, 20, 30, 40. Now they're all in the same place. And that's good for us. And now we're going to go ahead and put B, C, D. So we'll do a rotate and a translate of a dash dash X and a dash dash Y. And then we got to move everything some amount. So B, the B attribute, we move on the x-axis, what, 40 pixels or something? So that's X colon. And the Y, we move 0 and not a comma. Oh, translate. Oh, and we need the var keyword. Very silly to forget that. All right, so what do we got wrong? Oh, and it's we're trying to we're combining all the things. Transform. That's what we want. So we got to transform, and we got to translate, and we got to rotate of a var. And is any of this working? Not yet. Not yet. So what do we got wrong? We got something wrong. Translate var x, var y. Let's put some defaults on there just to see. And then let's set a default on this var of some. There we go. Things are working. So things are working. We just need to put the right things in the right place. So what values do we need to do to make this correct? So translate X. Not working at all. Not working at all. Okay, so we got to isolate what we're doing. There, oh, there it is. There's something. Transform, translate. Well, maybe we do the rotate differently. Okay, so here's what we were getting at. 60, 70, 80, 90. And then we rotate. So let's do rotate. 90 degrees. Minus 90 degrees. Oh, wait. Because of the order of things. Oh, boy. Hilarious. So, do we need a transform origin? We might, the way I'm doing it. I would like to get it to actually work, of course. R, okay, and then rotate, bar, -r. Well, we accidentally did one, so that's B. Hilarious. All right, let's do the next one. C. And the rotate on that is going to be minus 90 degrees. Let's do background red. Can we even see it? We sure can't. Terrible. T, X of 50 pixels. Okay. Minus 50 pixels. 60, 70, 80, 90. And then let's give it a Y value. Without a plan, we're forced to improvise, and this kind of works, but it's not really great, right? It's just not really great. So, and what's worse is that now I'm going to change this rotate value, and that's probably going to mess me up. Yeah, see, this is a problem. Okay. We got that. How about 180? All right, and then let's, so we got the rotate going first, probably. So this is where the order of these things matters. There it is. Okay, so that's C. Again, this would probably drive most people a little bit nuts. Okay, so let's do background red. So that's where it is right now. Oh boy. Yeah, so this is pretty messy, right? Like, this is not great. It makes me think the right way to do this is actually not the way we've done it, but we're going to follow it through regardless. Okay, so the rotate here, we've got a 90, we've got a minus 90. And how about a minus 45 degrees just to be cheeky? And then let's move the X. X of 10 pixels. 110. 100, and then the Y is not anything. Dash R though needs to be some value, doesn't it? Yeah, so that messes you up. Okay, so let's go to what I want is minus 90, I think. And then the X and Y then can be some value. So let's call 200. That's further. 10, 30. How about 0? And then Y. There it is. Oh, and I didn't. Did I go too far in these 90s? So where I've got 100, I should have 90. Is that right? Sure. And that's okay. So that kind of works, but it's not great. So what did we do? It's a little oddball. We've got a lot of code here. So I'm going to minify and unit replace and submit that. But obviously it's not great, right? So I'm going to undo, and instead of what we've got right here, and instead of these margins, I'm going to do height width of 70. And then let's, we're going to clobber what we're doing with B, C, D. I'm not going to use translate at all. We're not going to bother with the transform origin. No transforms are allowed. And let's go display flex. And we have 2 P's of display. That's no good. Gap is probably going to be 20 pixels. Great. Flex wrap is wrap. Been a while since we've done a flex solution. Margin 40, 50, 100. Not too bad. 40, 50. Okay, so we're going to add, just to simplify everything, margin of 0. 50, 60, 70, 110, 20. Close. So now we have everything in place. Much easier code to look at. And we can do a var of, or we can do a calc of 90 degrees times whatever the variable is, and we'll call it f, so as a factor. So we don't, this would be the first one, so that's going to be what, -1. And then the next one is going to be 1, I believe. Is that right? 2, 1, 2. Oh, wow, why is that not applying? Oh, because I call it R, F. It should be 1. Boom. And then this last one is 2. And it should be F. And that's a nice clean solution. Let's submit that. I like that one. Much cleaner to look at, much cleaner to work with. You don't have to deal with the transform origin troubles that we very clearly saw. Yeah, you get a little extra syntax with the flex, but you don't have to worry about the margins. And we zeroed out the margins. If I remove that, then we get stretchiness that's on the flex as the flex tries to fill into the body, and we don't really want that. So we're gonna live with that. Flex, unit replace. I think in this case we can clobber the spaces after the star there. Are there other things we can do? No, I think that's good. Let's submit that. And we've got that pattern of -1, 1, 2. Oh, backend didn't like back when it went wrong, so we'll resubmit. Hopefully we'll be done. So we did an inefficient solution, and then we got a better solution. I like that one. And a lot of choices here. You could start with borders. You could do weird stuff like clip paths. You could do it in set shadow, maybe, with some of this. A lot of choices for creating these shapes. I like this one. It's a fun one. Thanks for watching. It continues to be rough out there. Some interesting comments. I don't feel obliged to answer every comment. I do try to answer when I got time, but don't make me look up stuff for you. No. Go look at MDN. You can look at CSSBattle.dev. Most of the answers to questions are out there on the web. Go learn for yourself. Go make a web page. Write about it. If you have something to say and a big suggestion, don't stuff it in a comment in YouTube where nobody's ever going to see it, or very few people are ever going to see it. Write about it on your own blog. Really. Otherwise, you're just stuck in YouTube. Don't get stuck in YouTube. Don't like, don't subscribe. Don't do that. Have your own website. That's the way to go. I'm telling you. All right. Have I said enough? Have I done enough? I have. I think I don't have any other solutions for this one. You could do this with like one long one and a bunch of box shadows. That definitely could be a fun way to do this. Am I going to do that today? Oh, maybe I am. That could be fun. Huh? Huh? Yeah, let's do that today. That'll be fun. I don't know why it's fun, but it's fun to me. So to do that, we need, what, a height of 30, I think? There's our little guy. And we need to push the margins of this guy 6, 7, 100, 200, 10, 20, 30. Oh, wait, nope. 0, 30. 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So where are we now? Oh, we got nothing. We got nothing. Because these numbers are too big. That's why. It's like, this is like 100. There we go. Okay. So let's do these numbers one at a time. 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 100. And I know I've done these numbers before, and no, I don't commit them to memory. That's a mistake. No, I mean, they're ephemeral numbers. 9, 205, 210, 220, 30. Okay, where do we stand? We're almost at a square. How about 240? 242? That's my little square. Very good. So now I'm going to set color of this purple. And like last time, we're going to set box shadow, right? Box shadow, inset, 1 inch, 1 inch. There's your square. And then it's 40 pixels 0. There's another one. And then 70 pixels 0. No, 80, 90. And then 110 pixels 0. No, 120. And 30. There it is. Okay, so that's our pattern. Yes, that's our pattern. So we've got, and it'll be, so the next line will be 0, 50 pixels. Is that correct? Is that too low? That's too low. 0, 40. The next line will be 40, 40. Next line will be 90 pixels, 40 pixels. Next line will be 130 pixels, 40 pixels. Great. Next line will be, let's see, so we went down 40, so it's these same numbers again, twice. Plonk and plonk. So now we need these vertical numbers to be different. Remove the trailing comma, then we're in order again. How about 140? Too low. 80, 90, so then it's 90s. 90, 90, 90, great. And then another 40 is 130. 130, 130, 130, 130. And now the fun part is we need some more of these. We need some little divots. So on the first line, we can go, let's see, so 30 pixels and then down. So actually, no, it's 20 pixels, probably 40 pixels. There it is. So that's the first one. And for the next one, we want to be over all the way to 130 pixels and then be down 60 pixels. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, that's too low. That's too low. We need to be 30. There it is. That number will work. So we've got 2 more to do. So for this one, will be 0 on the x-axis and then down to 110 pixels. There it is. And then the final will be over 130 pixels and then down to 120 pixels. Oh wait, no, that's too low. No, I'm not looking at the pattern. That should be over 110 and at 90. 90? And is that everything? I think it is. Yeah, that's a good solution. I mean, you know, it's a lot of numbers, but it's a good solution. That's 100%. Minify, unit replace, get that big long string of numbers. Perfectly acceptable way to do that. And that's it. All right, back to what I was saying. Go make a web page. Be good to yourself. Be good to everybody else. It's rough out there. Bye.